Okay, so today we're walking out to Gorman Falls. It's around Bend, Texas. The round trip hike, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's like 3 up, 3 down, or it's either 1.5 up, 1.5 down. I don't know. We'll see. It shouldn't be such a long hike, but anyways, like record my trek up there. And it's supposed to be about information I read was like 700 feet wide, 70 foot tall, something in that area. But I'm gonna figure to take a trip out and see what this waterfall is all about. Something interesting. So here we go. Weather's a little better. Not so much wind today, so definitely probably a better video. All right, so here we go. This is kind of the start of the trail. I mean, it's not too bad yet. I think it has some hilly terrain. You got to go up. I mean, elevation's not bad. I think it was like 300 feet up, maybe. It's rocky, so just make sure you wear heavy hiking boots. Work a lot better in this rocky terrain. So far, not bad, at least the beginning part. A lot of side trails to go on, but we're just gonna hike out and go from there. Okay, like I was saying before, there are a lot of rocks on the trail, so definitely try to avoid getting like a twisted ankle out here. But, I mean, it's not bad. It's a little rougher than most of the trails. Definitely not completely flat, for sure. Alright, yet again, more rocky terrain. So I think the downhills are worse than the uphills. But anyways, ain't broke or twisted an ankle yet. Alright, I guess we're kind of getting closer to the falls. I could hear them. So almost there. It's got to be just like 1.5 miles or so in, not 3 miles. It's 3 miles round trip, so I'll probably end up doing some of the side trails and just make a day of it. But almost there. Okay, yeah, it gets a little harder here. You have to watch your footing because, man, such a decline. The rocks all over the place. Some of them are pretty darn slippery. Ain't fell yet, so that's a good thing. But if you hear the falls, we're almost there. Yeah, I can see part of them already. Let's get down one of these rocks here. Okay, so this is part of the waterfall. It's pretty wide. It's not tall, like say 70 feet and probably about 700 feet wide, but it's a pretty part of it. Okay, you can see that's probably the bigger portion of the fall here, right? I mean, not like a big waterfall by any means, but it's pretty good for what it is. It's definitely worth the hike too. Very pretty. This is where all the water from the waterfall looks like it enters the whatever it is, the Colorado River. But this is a little stream. All the water coming off from the waterfall here. Okay, climbing up some of these hills here. I'm all tired, but a few little interesting places there. I'm just taking some side trails around the waterfall. It's like some caves, not very big ones. I don't really have any good light, so I'm not really gonna go up in them. Not the smartest thing to do, but anyway, maybe one day. Okay, definitely going off the beaten path here. Somebody, I guess they walked it. Seems like a little ridgeline trail right under the rock base here. So just exploring, checking it out. One of those caves. Yeah, not gonna go in there. If I would show, there's some like cougar or something in there. Other nasty creatures. Probably ones that bite. Oh, that's pretty neat. A little bit easier part to walk on. Yeah, I'm walking this ridge line up here. It's kind of narrow, not much space there, but hopefully I don't fall. That suck. Ain't many people out here. I think I only run or saw one other hiker out here. She was hiking with her kids, so not many people out today. Weather's good at least. It's not like sunny like some of those other hikes I've done in San Angelo State Park. Sun's not beating down on me. Didn't even sunscreen for this one today. Whew. I'm definitely not the first person to come through here, but there's a little bit of a trail. I mean, you can tell where people have been through here. This one right here ain't trafficked very well. It's probably not even an official trail. It isn't, for that matter. I think people just made it over time. It's an interesting little route. Follows the river down there, but on this like face of rock. Some places pretty tight and narrow. Okay, well, definitely many people I don't think come this way. It's really more like an animal trail, I think. Bunch of deer poop on it, so animals definitely use it. But I think I'm just gonna do a U-turn here and blaze a trail on the top of this ridge line. So just get to the top of it, and hopefully it clears up a little bit up there. But this is definitely making your own trail. Probably not recommended, but it's interesting. Makes for a good hike. Probably not good to do it by yourself, but all right, here we go. Okay, I'm about halfway up this ridge line here, but gives you a good view of the river. Yeah, not much like heights, but a little bit of a drop down there. Beautiful here though. I'm definitely blazing a trail here. You see a little deer over there, kind of like snuck up on him. He's looking at me. And there he goes. Yeah, make him on trail. Well, this is a welcome sight. I only bumbled back onto one of the main trails. I think it's the one that goes to the waterfall. But anyway, should be a lot easier walking now. I have to like dodge every cactus and plant with thorns on it. But anyway, on the return leg, headed back to my truck. Good hike. Guided tour. No, I don't ever do those. I think guided tours are too darn boring. I just do my own thing. Go this way. Okay, so that's it for the Gorman Falls hike. It wasn't that bad. Like I said, it's about, actually doing it, it's about 1.5 miles out, 1.5 miles back. Plenty of side trails to go on out there. I went off the beaten path a little bit. Once I got to the falls, I kind of took a left, kind of along the river's edge, except to walk that ridge line on the bottom side of it. That was kind of interesting. It's a little bit of a trail there. Good scenery. But then I went to the top of the ridge line and walked that back, and it's totally blazing a trail. Some of the best views were up there for sure. No cell phone service down there. I use AT&T or Straight Talk, so just keep that in mind. Plenty of opportunity to fall or get bit by a snake. There's plenty of rocks and crevices, and you got to watch where you're putting your hands and your feet over there. So probably best to take somebody with you if you're going that way. Again, like something happened, there is no cell phone service down there. Not sure if Verizon would work better. Probably would, but it's probably best to do it with a buddy. All in all, it was a good hike. Weather was great. It was kind of overcast. Didn't even have to break out the suntan lotion. Didn't go through a bunch of water. I took 4 liters with me this time, but it's worth the hike. Definitely do it. Little swimming hole down there and everything. So anyway, definitely recommended. All right, that's it for this hike, ladies and gentlemen.